this. Man, listen, you guys don't call me red pill, okay? I don't mind you using the term and saying that I'm red pilled, to what's going on in society, but I'm not a red piller. I need to explain. Seeing a lot of attacks on red pill people in mainstream media and social media. I think Tamara, whatever her name is, the talk show just went after red pill podcasters. So I decided I'd look into it a little bit. Because I really don't much attention to other content creators that don't pop up in my feed. So start looking into it a little bit. And a lot of these guys are weirdos. Okay, I'm just going to be real. I try, neutral about it and give them. A lot of these guys are just what these women are saying. They're like nerds and lames that have gotten a podcast and gained clout through studying masculine men and cosplaying online. And these guys, you can always see their true heart because they start talking too much. You guys smash that like button. So watching this one red pillar named Aaron, that's his name. And this guy starts whining like, right off the bat. And I was listening to his newest video while I was working out and just listening to him whine. He was just, a lot of these red pill guys do this. These are males that don't get women. They're not just the 80%. They're the lower than 80. They're like the bottom shelf. They're like the bottom 30 to 40%. These males didn't get women in high school, college, or as adult men. And they have this, you can tell by how they speak, they have this malice towards women. They really do. They have this, and not just women, but attractive men. And see, and here's the problem, they're very childish. They've never obviously matured mentally, right? So these guys don't know how to work with attractive men for the greater picture of things, the bigger picture. No, what they do is they try to find subtle, passive-aggressive, and subliminal ways of throwing shade at attractive men. And here's the thing about people that consume red pill content. We're not all ugly, leftover lame losers. Like, that's not, it's just some of us who have woken up, have decided we're not going to participate in these normal dating games anymore. But we're not ugly. We're not losers. We weren't losers when we were young. We're not losers now. We don't hate women. We don't hate men that get women. We don't have no problem competing. So it has to be a way that we can differentiate between like red pillars and, maybe just like go back to old school manosphere. And there's a difference between manosphere and red pillars or sin. But there has to be a way that we separate ourselves, because some of these guys are so jaded. It's disgusting. It's weak male. It's like that kind of male couldn't be around me. Like he couldn't be around me. Hurt, or I hurt his feelings. The Aaron Clary type of dude. Like I'm listening to this dude talk, and I gave him multiple shots. But the whole diatribe was him. He was talking about some client of his, this dude named Aaron Clary, or it was a friend of his. And this is another problem that attractive men have. And if it was a client of his and he's a dating guru, he's horrible. But if it's a friend of his, he's even worse, because this woman was trying to ask him for advice on trying to get a certain type of guy she wanted. And he goes right into it about how he has this preconceived notion. Aaron Clary, that's his name. He has preconceived notions that it's going to be an attractive guy. He's going to be a top 10%er. This is nerd loser type of behavior. This is lame behavior. This is, how are you gonna have a negative? This is the kind of guy that don't get women. This dude named Aaron Clary, he can't, man. The way that he's speaking, and the whole time he's speaking, see, these guys, they think that they're smart, but they're really just leftover type of dudes who just know how to, the it guys enough to know how to speak it online. That's really all they do. Hey, what's going on, Jane? What's going on? Salute to the tribe. I'm just giving a little story about this red pillar named Aaron Clary. That's his name. And he just popped up in my feed. And he went on a whole 44-minute video. And this is the gist of the video, where he was talking to this woman about this guy that she wanted. This loser has this woman send him a picture of the guy. And I'm like, bro, what? These lames, y'all gotta be real careful about these pill dudes, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We have to separate, man. We have to separate, because these red pill guys are losers. They're lames. They're like broken leftover women. They're blaming everyone else for why they don't women. They're blaming the women for not wanting the 80%, but they're not really the 80%. They're not hardworking. These are the bottom 40, right? They're always complaining. You know, women don't want them because women's standards, they want these Chads and Tyrone. And then in the same breath, out the other side of their neck, they're attacking attractive men. So basically, like, an attractive man can't be red-pilled, be the kind of guy that works hard. They're playing victim. They're literally playing victim. Yeah, like leftover broken women. They're playing victim like a woman. See, here's my thing. I'm 5'9". I don't let that be a disadvantage. I don't care to talk short. No, short kings don't. I mention it every now and again, but I love to compete. I have testosterone. These dudes, man, there's a name like Aaron Clary and guys like him and his little clique. He's just whining. He's like, yeah, this woman sends me a picture, and this guy looks like a George Clooney. I'm like, oh my God. And then he goes to start shading attractive men, right? He just starts saying all this weird, shady things that women would say. He starts saying, see, these attractive guys, when they get a little bit older, they're just burned out, man. They're just, you know, they can't handle it no more. Their brains don't work at the same capacity. Just throwing all kind of shade. And I'm like, how would you know? You've never been that dude. So you're just putting that much time in observing someone to think that you can come up with a whole diatribe? And these guys are so weird. They think they're so smart. Dudes like Aaron Clary, right? You're a whiner. And what you're decent at is trying to fill your whining behind trending topics. But you're a leftover, lame-ass type of dude. Dudes like Aaron Clary. And you're whining about the attractive ones because you don't compete, because you're a leftover type of lame-ass dude. Dudes like Aaron Clary. And instead of you competing or shutting your mouth, you're online whining. You're crying about it. And then you're trying to throw shade at the same time. You don't want to compete with tall or attractive men with charisma, but you want to talk about them. You don't have the right. You don't qualify to talk about like me or dudes like that. You don't qualify. Not only are you unattractive, you're goofy. You don't know how to interact with women, obviously, and you're throwing shade on other men from the comfort of your home, your chair behind your screen, right? It's weak, dude. I cannot be affiliated with content creators that move like that. Dudes like Aaron Clary. I can't be affiliated with any type of sentence, any kind of context. I can't. I have no problem competing with the Chad or Tyrone. I ain't got no problem with competing with the Pookie or Ray Ray. But getting online and whining about them endlessly, these are the kind of guys that probably. What are you talking about, nigga? Like, what's wrong with you? What do you mean probably? What is your, and I hope I am spitting in the camera. What do you mean probably? What do you know? How would you know? You've never been that guy. So how would you know? How hard are you observing that guy? How much time are you putting in to observing that type of guy? How much energy, how many years? For you to get online and say things like, yeah, this guy probably, and guys like this dude, how would you know, Aaron Clary? You're not him. You never been. And you can't tell what him, you know what I'm saying, what he does, because an observer with all kind of bias maneuvers and all kind of different ideologies that you form throughout life because you've been a loser, you don't really be able to get women like that and stuff like this, man. What it does is it causes you to be biased towards attractive men or men with charisma, so you have an automatic issue with them. But with the modern times being that people are blaming other men and women as to why they can't get women, you're able to hide it. But I'm telling you, guys like me, real ones, man, hide any of this shade, this negative perspective you have on men that have charisma, men that are attractive or men that are of a certain height. You can't keep whining about it, man. And I don't want to be affiliated with anything or any group of people that get online and whine about other people and don't come up with any kind of solution. You're just whining and lying and trauma bonding with your audience full of lame losers, you know, who don't get women, and you all have been rejected and had to see that charismatic walk off with the woman you want too many times while you're trying to tell her and warn her about, but she still wants him. It's not meant for you to understand. It's not. But for you to sit online and get this jaded and broken about it and do it for years to a decade at a time, crazy, man. I don't want to be affiliated with this. This is why women are online saying what they say about red pill content. I don't want to be affiliated with that. I'm not some bitch ass dude that feels safe behind my screen to talk about men that I would not speak about like that to their face. I'm not that dude. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if a dude is 6 foot, so I barely talk bad. I even say things like, bro, if I was over 6 foot, I wouldn't need charisma. Being over 6 foot is charisma. I don't hate on these dudes, man. I hate on them. I'm all about competing. Y'all, so women want 6 foot guys? Well, let's see how my 5'9" compares. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I got to do to become a greater version of myself. Oh, I know you're like, oh, here he goes again with that. See, I want to be more on the men's self-improvement side, and I'm going to do that. We're going to do this, man. I'm going to start my own faction of this kind of men's thing. I'm done. Nigga, I'm done. I don't want to be considered no fucking red pillar. I don't want to be considered one of these trash people like that get online and whine like a little bitch. I want the warriors on my side. I want the ones that want to compete. They get it out the mud. Don't sit around and study other men. Whine more. Sit around studying other men to whine. Man. You cowards, stay behind your screens, man. And stay out of Thailand. Stay out of Thailand. I can't stand a coward. I can't stand a coward that disguises their cowardism behind, you know, some kind of social movement or trying to help. Coward. You can't compete. And instead of you competing, you go behind the men's back that get women and throw shade to the women. You know what you're doing? You're trying to make sure the women think about you loser, as an option. Oh, this handsome guy, you might want to just lower your standards. I'm not telling women to lower their standards anymore. I've been on your side saying things like this, but here you guys go, continuously attacking attractive men with money, and tall guys. You just keep doing it. We throw you bones and you keep doing it. No matter what we try to do to be on your side and be with you and be like, hey, you know, you guys are going to have to like start working with the regular guys. Y'all aren't regular dudes. Y'all are leftover dudes. Y'all are lames. And I'm not throwing anymore while y'all steady throw shade on us behind closed doors. You're the same dudes that be throwing shade at every guy that they feel like is attractive behind closed doors to all women, including themselves, so that they think or they hope that they'll qualify more so to those women. Very cowardly, weird, punk way to try to get women. I can't be affiliated with stuff like that, man. I want men to just work on themselves and improve themselves. James, you know what I'm talking about. I want men to just improve themselves and work themselves, right? I was watching another idiot group of podcasters, like cart before the horse, and you know, they were talking shit about guys that are gym rats, right? Like, oh, I consider a gym rat to be somebody that don't watch TV and just go to the gym. Basically, somebody that's more focused, they consider that to be a gym rat, right? These losers, they find different ways to throw shade because they don't have it in them to be that focused, determined, or driven, right? And then they sit around cute, and when all you niggas trying to be cute, you too ugly. You need to chill out, man. Ain't nothing cute about you. Stop trying to be funny. Stop trying to be cute. Put your goofy ass videos out, man. Come and tell you something. Pookie, Ray, Nuck, Chad, and Tyrone, they getting theirs. And ain't worried about you niggas. But there y'all go worried about coming up with all these different ideologies and possible ways that guys think, and you don't know. You don't know. Just saying stuff. Does it make you feel better? Does it? To make up stuff about an archetype of men they verify? Does it make you feel better? Does it help you sleep at night, nigga? Y'all are weird as hell. I don't want to be affiliated with this, man. I don't want to be, bro. So as you see me switching up my content, I gotta pave my own. I can't do this, bro. It's cowards online talking about other men and whining. Why being a loser and building up whole groups of fan base losers. So when these women get online and say these red pill guys, they're not lying. They're not lying. So we better find a way to differentiate between these goofy assholes that are gonna take themselves down, because when you're going up against the charismatic guys that get things done, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, boy. Do you not understand? You ain't got it in you to get you on an international global scale, but an attractive, tall, charismatic guy will, and you're just burning bridges, running your mouth, talking junk, not trying to disguise nothing. Listen to these people talk. It's all tall guys. It's all handsome guys. It's all guys that they can't verify their income, right? They can't verify where the guy's making their money, so they just assume that he's not making it or making it illegally, and off those assumptions running their mouth online like a bunch of hoes. Like a bunch of gopping hoes. I ain't got time for it, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I watch none of your trash content anymore. I watch none. I got like a couple, watch, because they keep it on topic. They don't throw loser, lame shade throughout their video, right? I am an engineer. I pick up on little in video throws of shade and jabs you take towards attractive men. I'm listening to y'all, and you're slowly making it to where men that are charismatic and attractive and or not tall are Pookies and Ray Rays, Chads, and Tyrones. You're victimizing yourselves just so you can feel better about not getting women. So now all attractive men, charismatic men, guys are Pookies, Ray Rays, Nucks, Chads. Come on, man. Y'all coming up with all these dumbass, goofy ass names, man. Smokies, all these dumbass, stupid ass names to describe or still getting coochie instead of you stepping your game up. If those women want those type of dudes, all you do is avoid the women that want that type of guy. What are we doing talking about them? What are we doing whining about that type of guy? You who you are, you should be working on getting women that are attracted to that. And you should be talking about that line, whining about the women you don't qualify for and the men that they want over you, and then whining about those guys. What is it doing for you? At the end of the day, what is it doing for you? Are you getting more women that way? Are you? Or do you even like women? Are you even worried about getting women? You just want to whine about how unfair life. Life's still one. Some of these guys are like Caucasian dudes, and they still whining about it. You had everything handed to you, and you still whine. You're a leftover, bro. You're lame. You're not meant to be that guy. Why can't you accept? This is where social media affects men. They start comparing themselves to other men. What is wrong with y'all? Like some hoes. I don't compare myself to maybe because I'm just so attractive to myself. I just don't see the need. And when y'all be talking stuff like, gym rats, they don't watch TV. I'm not watching TV. I'm not watching and consuming content. So I don't have no need to be envious of another man to call him a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? Or a sloth, or content consumer. I don't have no malice. I don't have no words to say to none of y'all because I don't consume content enough. But when you consuming a lot of content and then you see somebody out there like me that's posting stuff up like going to the gym, and he don't even watch TV. You're proud of watching TV? Huh? You're that television? Okay, you got it, my boy. You got it. Low IQ people that don't like to see someone that pushes themselves harder than they do, it makes them feel inadequate. So they gotta shade, man, to make themselves feel better. And they throw shade in a way It's something that most people would agree with because most people are subpar and most people don't push themselves hard enough. Yeah, you know what's going on, cuz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Cowardice, cowardism, and there's a bunch of cowards online. And this is why women be like, yeah, I go and I watch them this red pill. I'll be like, you want to be like, man, I watch them that red pill stuff. And these dudes, we really, and I'm like, bad? I mean, and I go and watch some of that shit. And I'm like, yo, this dude is like going after the women and dudes that the women find attractive. Throwing shade. I mean, he was throwing so much shade. He's like, yeah, these guys used to talk to so many women back in the day. They're just burnt out. They're just burnt out. They're you. How would you know? Are you listening to give conversation to my subscribers and you're taking in every word I say like gospel? I'm entertaining my subscribers. Why? I'm not online as much because I'm going out every day getting approached by women. Got nothing to do with being burnt out, okay? I'm a man of my word. I don't like how American women are moving. I'm just not going to participate. I can do that. You can't, Aaron Clary type of guy. So you're not going to understand because it's not meant for you to understand. You're in this type of league of guy. And so now I see, just like women get online and act jealous and do weird things and post up nonsense as content, males are doing it as well. Getting offended because you've worked what you believe to be hard and built up your following, and you're still as ugly to women as you were before. Surprise, surprise. Surprise. Your clout means nothing. You have no charisma. You know what I'm saying? You have no workout regimen. You have no discipline. All you do is run your mouth like a little hoe. Why would she want that? She got plenty of hoe friends. You're not, you guys that are like that dude, you don't like you would jump up in case somebody broke into the house. I'm sure you'd have a piece next to you, but you'd probably be shaking so hard, she'd have to grab it from you and handle business. You need to stop. You cowards would never serve your country. You cowards online trying to project that you're so masculine, but you've never done nothing really masculine in your entire fucking life. Nothing. Nothing. You've done that requires testosterone. You've gone to college, played it safe like a woman. Went on yourself a desk job afterwards, working at a bank or something, just like a woman. And then you call every man that's done anything like a man would do low IQ. Oh, he's just dumb. That's why Larry, or no, man. When your testosterone is high, you just do stuff. You do stuff that like regular guys like you wouldn't understand, right? Sometimes you just want to get your hands on something, man. You want to do something. So do it in a legal way. Join the military, become a cop, firefighter. That way I can get this testosterone off without hurting anybody. You wouldn't know nothing about that, man. You wouldn't know about that. You see dudes that look like they have a lot of testosterone and you get scared and you go the other way. I see dudes with a lot of testosterone and if they don't get out of my way, there's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? It's different. I don't work out like I do for you to call me a gym rat. You can do whatever you want, but you won't call it to my face because you know I'm working out every day. You know what that means. You know the level of conditioning I have. So you can throw shots from a distance, but you won't say it to my face. You understand? You know what I mean? See, the internet is the coward's new playground. It always has been. It's been a devil's playground, the biggest coward ever lived. You know what I'm saying? So it's a coward's playground. I'm not participating anymore. Don't watch your trash ass content. And there is no, I'll let it go. Nothing's going to be let go. You pop up in my feed throwing shade towards my archetype, you're going to catch some strays or some direct. Hell you talking about? You weak ass males need to get out a little bit more. Run into some women and learn how to talk. You don't know how to talk to women. You don't know how to talk to nobody really. You don't know how to talk, period. Don't want to be a affiliate of you. You weak punk ass cowards. Get in my comment section or try to get live stream or react to one of my videos and prove me wrong, cowards. You know these doggone dog tags are not cowards. Not about that life whatsoever, cowards. But you such a big alpha male online. No, you're not. You're a coward. And all you're doing, I'm talking to most of you alpha content creator guys online, and what you're doing is you're cosplaying from all the real alphas and masculine men that you observed over your coward lifespan. You're not fooling nobody that's really up that life. You understand me? And you know it too. You know it too. I have none of you dumbass fools fucking with me. You're like I'm Candyman, I don't even exist while you regurgitate the shit that I said on my channel first. You think I just have the ad-libs I have and the way I speak just by coincidence? No, this is well thought out. It's a trap of mine to see who's watching and observing. When you regurgitate my ad-libs or my talking points, oh, you're watching me, but now you have a problem with attractive men. Now, how is that possible? How are you learning from attractive men while having a problem with them? It's that type of nature. If I got a problem with somebody, I ain't got nothing to do with them. Aaron Clary is blocked out, doggone. You ain't never gonna hear me talk about that fool again. Blocked. Don't let trash linger around in my doggone algorithm to taint, anything. No. I block all. Look, man, listen. If you don't know, boy, I got over 600 people blocked on Instagram, and I'm trying to get over 2,000 before on the end of next month. I can't stand you, motherfuckers, boy. I don't want you in my feed. Go on Instagram. You'll see I blocked you. Same name, King David the Chosen. I bet if you've ran your mouth or watching my content over here and you've made some type of video where you've used me as inspiration, guarantee you're blocked on Instagram. You on YouTube, you won't even know if I hit you from my channel, but on Instagram, you'll know. You'll know. And you'll act like, oh, you're not on TikTok. You not block y'all on there too? But you act like TikTok is for goofies. Okay. So now I'm on Instagram blocking you. Blocking you like Z. You know what I do before I block you? I either like your video or I like it and leave a comment, then I block you. You know what I'm saying? I stand you fake ass fucking content creators. I can't stand you, man. Oh, the reason why dating is messed up right now. You're out here regurgitating stuff in your moods, and you just start saying things and putting things together. It's not really reality, but you snip in a little bit of reality in there. It's just jaded biases from you. Y'all have basically, to a certain degree, ruined dating. So what I have to do is give an alternative where there's plenty of self-improvement and not just talking it because of limp back beta disguised cosplaying as an alpha online. Do that. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We're gonna work out online. We're gonna do masculine things with men that testosterone and high energy can do that limbs will not be able to duplicate. They'll just have to call you a gym rat or a fitness freak or something like that. Whatever makes them feel better and helps them sleep at night with their out of shape, damn looking like a doggone stud body asses. Not paying you no attention, bro. If you don't want to work out, that's cool. Don't throw shade at people that do. Don't do it, man. You ain't doing nothing but showing your insecurities. You know what I mean? It shouldn't matter if a man's a gym rat or a full-out CrossFit freak. Ain't got shit to do with you and how much coochie you get. What he eats and how he works out don't make you shit or sore. So stop it. Knock it off. You want to know that no one's telling y'all this stuff. You sound like females. Not even women because they mind their. You sound like females. Oh, I just did somebody nervous because he goes to the gym, so I'm going to throw a little shade. Shut up, boy. You sound like weak. I guarantee you, dudes that talk like that, like them dudes on cart before the horse, I guarantee you that nigga's sloppy. I guarantee you he is not fit. I guarantee you. Probably got titties or something. You know, y'all ain't fooling nobody, man. Y'all just content creators, faking it till you make. I am a whole warrior. I am a whole Army staff sergeant. 2 deployments to Iraq under my belt in a combat arm. I have worked for the White House Communications Agency. Look it up. I'm a self-made engineer that then went on to work for the Department of Veterans Affairs. Y'all are content creators. Know your place. How in the hell you gonna do psychological warfare with someone that's trained by the best of the best to do psychological warfare? You're idiots that don't know your place. You're idiots that get triggered and think you're gonna humble someone, especially you. You're not gonna humble shit. You're gonna get humbled. That's what's gonna happen. I'm loud, I'm bold for a reason. I back up everything I'm saying to you. You best believe that. You best believe that. Get online and get as cute as you want. I'll get cuter, okay? And then I hope that you wanna do something about it. You need to chill out, man. I am so tired of you fake ass dudes, man. Y'all ain't shit. There gotta be some real men out here to show men how to move. Y'all ain't shit. Sitting on your stupid, funky asses behind your keyboard talking shit like a bunch of hoes. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. So, you know, just putting it out there. Hope I pissed plenty of you off. You're trash. You're not gonna do a damn thing. I'm not worried about you. How many times I gotta tell you? I call out names. I don't care. Content creators are people. Well, nigga, I guess I'll get sued then. You wanna call me broke? I guess we'll find out then how broke I am to afford lawyers. Fuck out of here. Y'all are such a punk ass group of people. Y'all so red pill and tough. I'm gonna get me a lawyer and I'ma sue you. Some of you niggas are lawyers suing people. Y'all are weak as hell. Y'all are nothing like you portray yourselves as. You're hurting my feelings. I'ma sue you. Do what you gotta do to make yourself feel better, nigga. Weak as hell, boy, y'all so fucking so. That's the reason why there's so much problems online between women and us, because y'all are so sensitive. Every time a woman does something, you get online like a little hoe, and you run your mouth like a hoe, back and forth to women like hoes. Half of y'all sound half a sissy. Sound soft as hell. Be like, yeah. Like, that's what women be calling. That's what they call us. Y'all be on panels, sound like half a sissy talking about you like women. What? Stop, dude. Stop, man. Y'all some clowns. You're just grifting. You're just online making money, man. Then messed around and got a following bigger than you probably thought you were going to get. And now you're just online venting and whining and, you know, opening up a Dear Diary to your subscribers. And you have over 100,000 subscribers. What's wrong with you? Like, this is a whole business. You can have over 100,000 subscribers and get online and crack open your diary and start whining. What the hell is... Oh, and these dudes be old too, man. Like, the Aaron Clary dudes older than me. Like, they're old, man. They're too old to be doing this, bro. Y'all ain't got no real role models. Yeah, I got to make another movement that's outside of Red Pill, because Red Pill has been, if not always, infiltrated of fakes that are mad at women and mad at men. It really is a bunch of incels. Shit. I've never been one and don't want to be affiliated with none of them. They always throw shade at me anyway. They'll never say my name directly like that. I hope one of you do. Because I'm good at it too. I just don't do it. I'm waiting to the right moment. I'm waiting to the right moment. I'll make a whole documentary. I'm an engineer. I can figure out anything. But these guys, they get on my nerves so much. I'm telling you, like, when I said that I was an engineer, all these same guys start that they're software engineers, and it doesn't matter what you are or what you were. You were a software engineer, congratulations. You were a network engineer, congratulations. Were you doing at the highest levels of the government, though? I'll wait. And were you doing it looking like me and sounding like me? I'll wait. No. So want to compare yourself? You can't. Okay, we're done, man. People are just fucking wannabes, dude. Real deal over here. Real deal over here. None of your jobs as engineers can probably even be verified. LinkedIn, make some phone calls. Yes, I was there. You know what I'm saying? No, for me to lie about nothing. You know what I mean? My resume says everything. Look at my LinkedIn. Come on, dude. Come on. So we gotta separate. We gotta be the guys that get it, but are also here running through women, and we're conscious and we know about karma, and we're men of God, and we want to be representations of God in this realm, and we don't whine other men. We don't whine about women that want those men. It's none of our business. If she wants a pookie, it's my business. When am I going to get online? I'm stop calling them pookies, man. Because you loser lames an ability to throw shit. Because I don't even know what your definition of a pookie is. It varies between you idiots. It's whatever guy that gets women, you. That's basically what a pookie, a Chad, or Tyrone is. Any man that gets women that's not you, you'll make that guy into one, some type of way. So I don't want to be affiliated with you people, because a lot of y'all would probably consider me one. I get women, I get women. It's like that Aaron Clary guy was talking about guys that don't have to chase women. You know, he had his own simp, leftover, beta, lame ideology on why we don't no longer chase women. Wrong as hell. How are you going to be talking? Again, Aaron Clary, how are you going to be talking about what attractive men and why we're moving the way we move, and you're not one of us? No one would ever call you one of us, so how would you know? You're whining. Why are you observing attractive men like that anyway, boy? Like, what? You ain't got nothing else to do? You ain't got nothing else to do. Man, don't matter how much money or clout, a lame, you can't unlame a lame. And you still don't get women, apparently, and you're still, with all the money and clout, observing men that get women. At whatever financial level they are or clout level, still observing them the way you did when you were younger because you can't get women. It just boils down these guys to women. They can't get women and they hate on every guy they can. Here's a problem with you losers watching my content and not letting nobody know. I don't know who's a supporter of mine or not. You might end up catching a stray or some direct fire because I don't even know you're supporting me. Some of these guys might even like my content. How would I know? You don't say nothing. You pop up my feed saying something crazy, I'm gonna cook you up in one of my videos. You won't like me no more. I guarantee you that. You won't like me no more. Can't be a cow to linger around my energy. You better let me know. Hey, I fuck with you. I'll leave you alone. Content's up, won't even look at it. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's crazy. You don't say nothing to me. You pop in my feed and you talking, you throwing shade against attractive men, and you're not attractive, dude. In no world, in no way. And you know what I'm saying? You have no idea how men think. You've never been an attractive dude. So what are you talking about? Whole hypothesis on attractive men. This is why he doesn't. Shut up. Grown ass man. Grown ass man. A lame can never be unlamed. And these lames get real scared when guys like me talk about taking your girl. Yeah, taking your girl. Yeah, your girl sneaking around on you for a guy like me to get dug out with the hard 9. Black dude, so you know I got the girth, so just scared all around, huh? Man, y'all better do better, man. You better do better. Get yourselves together. Stop whining like a bunch of hoes online. You know, put into doing something productive and giving people some type of solution. And you show people that you know, are improving. At least that Rolo dude, whether he's on TRT or human growth hormone with some muscle, he's trying to improve. You wimps look the same way you did when you got started. Shut up. Shut up. You don't get no respect. You ain't got the frame to get any respect. Shut up. Just shut up. Dudes like Aaron Clary and him and all, just shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody listening to you with a bunch of other weirdos. Anyway, you guys, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe, man. You know, I'm going to start putting more of this stuff on. Just a clip of it up over here because I don't want to get flagged by you. But I don't think YouTube too much cares for that dude anyway. So I think I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't say too much about women, so I think the video will be good. But you guys drop your comments. Do you agree or disagree? You know, because I can't do this no more, man. We're not the same. And I'm tired of seeing these lames throwing shade at attractive dudes, man. Like, I'm not ugly, bro. So you're throwing shade towards me. I'm not ugly. All right. Oh, you're taking it personal. I'm just tired of hearing it in my feed, nigga. Like, why are so many of y'all doing that? Like, stop throwing shade towards other men. The shit is not funny anymore, man. It sounds weak. Oh, I'm married. What are you talking about, single people? Go do something that married people do and shut the fuck up. You're just showing you're a grifting piece of the check while you're causing all kind of problems. Hear all these stupid ass names y'all keep nook and shut up, man. Shit. They'll never want to point out any black excellence, but they steady be online coming up with new nigga nicknames. Fuck. The whole time you looking like one of them. Anyway, again, let's go ahead and share the live stream. I'll clip this up possibly. I plan on going live a lot more. What time is it? 5:39. I gotta get my kid up, man. I gotta get ready for school in 20 minutes. I got enough time to get in a quick workout. You know, being the gym rat and fitness freak. When you call me a gym rat and a fitness freak, call me a life freak. You know what I'm saying? Also put in there that nigga's fighting for his life, because I want to make sure that my life is the best it can be. I'm in the best health I can be while I'm living that life. And if that means part of the sacrifice being a little bit of suffering throughout the day, well, then I'm going to learn to love the suffering. If that makes me a gym freak, well then make production freak as well. A life hack freak as well, right? You don't want to say stuff like that because it won't make you feel better about being lazy as hell and barely working out with your trash asses. Let me get off of here, man. It's cold, my nose is running, and I got to go for the walk really quickly. So love and light, appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. If you're a hater of mine, hit the dislike. Make more content going up against my archetype. I love it. I love it, man. Do whatever makes you feel better. I love it, man. If you like it, I love it. Let's do this, man. Let's do this for real, for real. To my subscribers, love and light, man.